Hey, Deb. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Visions of Light and Love. This is an all signs reading. We're going to find out what's blocking you in love. All right. The first 7 zodiac signs are posted in the chat. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out where to put. I'll set them right here. All right, we are going to start off with the sign of Gemini. We got Gemini up first, then Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, and then Scorpio. The remaining 5 zodiac signs will be posted once they're posted in the chat. All right. Don't forget, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. For a personal reading, links are posted in the description box below the video. And if you are wanting to be considered for a free reading, make sure you press the thumbs up image for this video read. Leave a comment in the comment section below so that I know who you are, how to get in contact with you. And make sure you press your notification bell as well so that you get notified if you are a lucky winner. And what else? I believe that's it. All right, so let's see. Spirit, what messages are here for Virgo? Messages for the sign of Virgo. I'm sorry, Gemini. Messages for the sign of Gemini. Trying to get comfortable. Okay. What messages are here for the sign of Gemini? Spirit, what is blocking love for the sign of Gemini? Energy for the sign of Gemini. Hope everyone is doing well today. Okay. Gemini. So, let me get a timestamp before I start talking and forget. So Geminis, I feel like some of you are not talking to someone. Okay? I feel like you may be in your current energy, you're not talking to someone. Okay? I feel like you may not be communicating what you want. You're not clearly communicating what you want and what you need or how you feel with someone. And I feel like you could be coming off, or you're coming across as being unavailable. Emotionally detached, unavailable. It may appear that you are wanting people to chase you in love. Or you're just like turning your back on love right now. Some of you are closed off. With unavailable coming out, you're closed off to love at this time. I do want to find out why. So Spirit, why is Gemini closed off or unavailable, not open to love at this time? Why is Gemini closed off, avoiding or turning their back on love at this time? Let's see. Some of you, I'm hearing you don't want to waste your time. You're not wasting any more time. What's unavailable for the sign of Gemini? Yeah, the Sun card in a reverse. Yeah, you don't want to waste your time with this. You don't want it to set you back. You don't want to feel sad if it doesn't work out. You don't want anyone playing with you. It's like you're looking at it from a negative viewpoint at this time. Okay. Hey, Crystal, how are you? And I feel like because you're looking at it from a negative viewpoint at this time, I feel like this is what's blocking love from coming in. Okay? And Spirit is saying, I feel like Spirit is saying that you have to make a judgment call to be open to love. Okay? It's time for you to make a judgment call to be open to love, because being unavailable, being closed off, or feeling like, or viewing love from a negative aspect or viewpoint is creating blockages for you. Okay? I'm doing well, Crystal. Thank you for asking. Okay? It's coming across as oh, some of you, I feel like this may be like, I'm getting passive aggressive energy here. Passive aggressive energy. This could have started. Okay. For some of you, this could have started with some inner childhood wounds. Someone being controlling, or like, I'm getting passive aggressive behavior. Where you may have felt like, some of you could have been like holding back, or you were held back in your childhood. Okay? You couldn't really like, I'm getting, you couldn't be who you wanted to be in your childhood. Okay? And this could be, and also this could be a past relationship as well. Like, you couldn't give or be all you wanted to be in a relationship. It's given like you were guarded and protecting your energy. And it became a habit. Yeah, it became a habit. And now it's keeping you stuck. This is what's keeping you stuck. This passive aggressive energy. And I feel like Spirit is saying for you to stop repeating this pattern. This is the pattern that is needing to be broken. And Spirit is saying, in order for you to attract a new love, Spirit is saying it's time for you to try something new, because you keep going around in circles doing the same thing over and over again. Okay? And I'm looking like some of you may feel like you're in a dark tunnel. You don't know how to come out of this cycle of failed relationships or unsuccessful relationships. But if you keep going, or you change or try something new, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so Spirit is saying there's light at the end of the tunnel for you, but you have to try something new. Okay? You have to try something new. And something new could be you just opening up your heart. Okay? So I feel like moving forward, I feel like Spirit is saying to choose a partner who's going to commit to you and let you commit to them. Like, let you be who you are. Let you show up how you want to show up. Where there's an equal give and take. There's reciprocity. Where you're not going to have to feel like you are needing to hold back, or you can't be who you are. Okay? So I'm getting like, don't conform. Do not conform to how someone wants you to be. Be who you want to be. Show up as the person that you are in your heart. And if that requires you to take time out to heal, I'm getting that before moving forward or opening up to someone new, heal first, so that this next relationship is not a failed relationship or a failed attempt. Show up as the person who you are, and then the person that you connect with will show up as well. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm seeing a marriage here. So I feel like once you like work on your inner self, I'm seeing like a marriage, a wedding. So you could, and you got the two of cups behind it. So I feel like you're going to meet your divine counterpart once you just change how you do things. Okay? So, Geminis, that is what I have for you. Let's see. We have Taurus up next. Oh, okay. Let's see what's here for the sign of Taurus. Spirit, what messages are here for the sign of Taurus? Messages for the sign of Taurus. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, excuses. Perfection. Taurus. These two cards wanted to come out. All right, let's see. Oh, let me get the timestamp. I'm sorry. I can't forget that. So Taurus, I feel like in your current energy, some of you may be coming up with excuses on why you're not getting out there. Okay? You could also be working too much at this time, or you're focused too much on quote unquote the bag, and you're not focused on love. You want love to come in, but right now, I feel like some of you are focusing on your work more than love. Okay? And you could be focusing on your work right now because you're feeling like every time you get out there or every time you open up to someone, it doesn't work out the way that you want it to work. Okay? And it may be because you're seeking perfection out of your person. Okay? That's what I'm getting your blockage is. Some of you are seeking perfection out of someone, and you're not realizing that everyone has flaws. Like, no one is perfect. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is saying it's time for you to decide on what's the deal breaker before you start taking things to the next level. Okay? Or before you get to a point where you're deep into the relationship. It's like look for the red flags or seek out the red flags before you get to the point where you're like, oh, this is not my person. Okay? And just know that no one is perfect. Everyone is flawed. But seeking perfection out of a person or out of a relationship is what's blocking love from coming in for you. And I feel like this is a habit for you. And it could be because you always give, you may overextend yourself to people. And Spirit is saying, hey, Queen Amazing. Spirit is saying don't give too much of yourself, because that's what you're going to expect to be given to you. And that person may not show up the same way for you that you show up for them, because everyone is different. Everyone's love language is different. So Spirit is saying don't give to the point where you feel drained or depleted, and then you become upset or create some type of boundaries when you're not given the same thing in return. Okay? Spirit is saying balance out what you give out in relationships. Okay? And also I'm getting to remove your expectation that someone has to show up the way that you are, because they may not. They may not show up that way. Okay? So I feel like I'm getting here to have some boundaries. The lesson for you is to have some boundaries at this time, so that you don't feel violated or you don't feel betrayed or let down or hurt when your person doesn't show up for you, because that's what's creating a blockage in love for you, is you're wanting someone to show up the way that you show up for them. And I'm getting it's because you're overextending yourself. Okay? And I'm not saying don't give, but don't give to the point where you're depleted or drained and you become upset if the person does not give to you in the same way that you're giving to them. Because I feel like I'm getting is levels to it. Okay? There are levels. So just know the difference or pay attention to if the person is giving or if they're a taker. Okay? If they're a giver or a taker. Because I know most Tauruses are givers, right? But you have to have boundaries as well so that you don't feel like you gave to the point where you don't have nothing to give to yourself. So yeah, the road ahead for you is to make sure that you have an open mind because you are a fixed sign. So you could be like in your mindset, you could be wanting someone who's like you or who gives like you. And you just have to have an open mind that everyone is not you. Everyone is not perfect. Everyone is not going to show up in the way that you do. And I'm also getting moving ahead. Don't over extend yourself if you're not if it's to the point where you become drained or depleted. Okay? And yeah. So when you see those red flags, because I'm getting red flags, just make sure that you don't start moving forward into a relationship if you see that your person is not giving you anything to refill or to water your cup. This person, you may not be compatible with this person. You have to turn your back and walk away. Okay? Because this may be someone who's a taker. And I know, like, if you are a giver, most people who are givers attract takers. Okay? So if you're attracting a taker, just make sure, don't hold your don't waste your time. Walk away. Okay? So Taurus, that is what I have for you. Let's see what's here for Aquarius. What's blocking Aquarius in love? Let me add in a Sagittarius. Spirit, what is blocking Aquarius in love? Oh, Capricorn. Let me get Capricorn. Sagittarius and then Capricorn. Spirit, what is blocking Aquarius in love? What's blocking Aquarius in love? I thought I needed this deck, but I don't. Let me put it back over there. Unless I need it later on. What's blocking Aquarius in love? Aquarius. So I feel like, oh, wait a minute. Let me get the timestamp. Okay. Yeah, Aquarius. I feel like for some of you, I see fear of loneliness and breadcrumbs. Okay. So I feel like right now, some of you, you could be telling, or I'm getting like you let others in. You open up too soon to others or too much to others out of fear of loneliness. And I feel like it leads to you getting breadcrumbs, or it leads to you getting breadcrumbs, or you're waiting on something to come in, or waiting for people to come towards you. Yeah, I'm getting you like you open up to others too much or too soon. Hi, Miss DF. How are you? And I feel like spirit is like, I feel like Aquarius, because you are like a free spirited person. So I don't feel like you are opening up or you're talking um or communicating like your emotions, how you feel. I feel like, or what you want. I feel like it's because you're free spirited. And I feel like you like you're comfortable with who you are. Because I'm looking at this person and she looks really comfortable. So I feel like it may not be intentional. It's like, you're just like communicating because you are an Aquarius. Aquarians are humanitarians. So I feel like you may be opening up in a way, or you're opening up this way because you see the best in people. You want to see the best in a person. So you're not like opening up intentionally to like be an open book, but it's like, you're just conversing. And I feel like that's what the blockage is. Okay? You could be opening up too much. And spirit is saying it's time to I feel like spirit is saying it's time for you to listen more. For you to listen more. Because it could be coming across to a person that you're dating that you have a lot of demands. Like you're too demanding. You want too much. You're too demanding. And I feel like people can play on that type of energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Some of you are communicating too much and it's coming across as you being demanding. And notice I said dating. So this could be like the early stages of a relationship. Okay? Communicating too much. And hey country love homestead, and it's coming across as you being demanding. Right? And then when the breadcrumbs come in, because you could be attracting people who feel like they're not enough for you, they don't have enough for you, or they're not good enough for you, okay? Because of what you're communicating in the initial stages. And spirit is saying that that's what your blockage is. You're coming across as wanting too much through your communication. So I'm getting for you to not to come across as being too demanding, or I don't want to say like don't have these expectations, but I feel like you don't have to communicate everything. Okay? Especially like if you're just starting to get to know someone. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Because it's like, I'm hearing domineering, like someone may be feeling like you're trying to dominate them or you're controlling. And that's kind of like weird energy for Aquarius. Because you're definitely not the type of person to control. Like you are free spirited. So yeah, someone could have a fire moon sign or a fire Venus. Okay. But I feel like if you are coming across as being demanding, it could be because of some type of inner childhood wounds. So it could be like, for example, in your childhood, you may not have been able to express yourself. So now that you're an adult, it's like you just say you're not letting anyone like control you. You're expressing how you feel, what you want. But to others, it could come across as you're being demanding. Okay? So I feel like this is an inner childhood wound that may need to be healed. Yeah, it's like unresolved issues from your unresolved feelings, pent up anger from your childhood. So it's like, well, I'm not letting anyone get over, or it could be a past relationship as well. I'm not letting anyone get over on me, so I'm just going to say what I want, and that's that. Okay? But you could come across as hurting people's feelings in your expression as well. So I feel like Spirit is saying to heal those inner childhood wounds. Because these inner childhood wounds is what's blocking your love life. And I'm also getting something about how you express these demands or expectations to others. It's something about your communication that is needing to change because it's blocking love from coming in or love from moving forward. Okay? And I'm looking at this rose. So some of you may need to, like, when you express what you want or how you feel, some of you are needing to be a little bit more delicate and a little more show a little bit more compassion towards the other person and how they feel. Okay? Because I'm getting like I'm just looking at this pent up anger as a rigid energy. But it's because of these inner childhood wounds. So I feel like Spirit is saying be mindful that your approach, your energy that you put out is what you get back, Aquarians. And if you are needing to heal from your inner childhood wounds before moving forward in love or before you start interacting with a new person, make sure you heal first so that you don't come across as being domineering or someone doesn't feel like you're demanding too much from them. And I feel like I'm also getting some of you I see you spending a lot of time with yourself. Some of you could be spending a lot of time with yourselves because you feel like you may be feeling like there are no good people out there, or, I just feel like Spirit is saying something about you could be coming across as being dominant. So it's like you're staying to yourself at this time. And Spirit is saying in order for you to move forward, you're going to have to get out there and mix and mingle with people. You're going to have to get out. Okay, so that you can meet someone. Because I feel like some of you are not, hey, Jasmine, some of you are not, you may not be, feel like you're coming across love is because you're not getting out there either. You may be afraid to get out there at this time because you're feeling like every time you do, you could be coming across as feeling like, or others are perceiving you as being demanding or trying to dominate the relationship or be dominant. So I just feel like work on your delivery, work on how you express your feelings so that that energy that you're putting out is what you get back. And again, Spirit is saying get out there, try something new, do something new, become social so that you can meet someone. Okay? Because you sitting around, I'm just looking at her, she's sitting around, and it's like, you're not going to meet anyone just sitting around. Okay? Yeah. All right, let's see what's here for Libras. Hey, Trent. How are you? Let's see, Libras. Messages for Libras. What's blocking Libras from moving forward in love? Spirit, what is blocking Libras from moving forward? and love. Yep, I'm doing well. I finally got some sleep. Finally. My dog was sick, so I was kind of like up watching the dog all night. Because you know, if you take the dog to the vet or to the emergency room, they'll charge you like $4,800. I don't know. It may be more than that now. But the last time I had to take my dog to the emergency room, they wanted to keep him there for 2 days just to watch him. And it was $4,800. I was like, no, I can watch him myself. All right, let's see. Libras. Yeah, that is expensive just to watch them. And it was like $400 for the medicine. But you got to do what you got to do. All right, let's see. Libra. Libras right now, some of you could be feeling a little insecure at this time about love. You, I feel like you are wanting to feel safe in a relationship, but you don't. So I'm getting insecurities surrounding you not feeling safe in relationships. You said my eyes work just as good, I guess. Especially when you have children. And I feel like that's what the blockage is for you, Libras. Some of you are feeling insecure. You want to feel safe in the relationships. So right now, you could be holding back. You could be holding back at this time. You're holding back. You're blocking people. You are... I feel like you're not waiting around at this time. And it may be causing people... Some of you, you could have pulled your energy back from someone from someone, and I feel like it may be causing you or causing this person to feel like they need to give up on this union, or they want to give up on this union. Okay, because it looks like you pulled your energy back because you don't feel safe in a union, which is creating a blockage. Okay, and I feel like, yeah, see, some of you are retreating. You could be tired of repeating habits. Or you're retreating out of fear of being hurt. And Spirit is saying, get back up again. It's time for you to get back up. Because I'm looking at these cards and it looks like all of the people are hiding. So some of you could be actually hiding from someone at this time too. And I feel like you may be, I don't want to say ready to throw in the towel with love, but it looks like you are ready to... You're protecting your energy, but I feel like you're protecting your energy out of fear of getting hurt. Okay, which will block a new potential love interest from coming in. So I feel like the lesson here is the Judgment card. Spirit is saying, try it again. Open up and try it again. Because you don't know. And I'm looking at all of the hands in this card. And I know a lot of people feel like they can't date because dating is dating multiple people. Dating is not dating one person. When you are connected to one person, that means that you are exclusive to that person. So some of you Libras are needing to date multiple people at a time. Okay? That way you have options versus you being an option. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to open up to multiple people so that you have options in love and not you being an option. Because if I'm getting like some of you are someone who had you as an option created this fear of you feeling safe, or this fear of you being connected in relationships because you don't feel safe to open up your heart again. And I feel like that's a trick. I feel like some of you, Spirit is saying your lesson is to date multiple people. To get out there and date multiple people so that you can find the love that you're seeking. It's basically like you prioritizing yourself. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is saying don't just get stuck with someone who may be lusting after you or lusting for you. In order for you to, I'm getting in order for you to attract the love that you desire, you're going to have to open up to other people. Multiple people, not other people, multiple people. Don't become exclusive with one person. That's what I'm getting. Because it says lust and not love. So I feel like this card is here because some of you may be connected to, or you're exclusive with one person, because this could be the person that you're having sex with. I'm just going to say it right out in the open. This could be the person that you're having sex with. So I feel like Spirit is saying that is what's needing to change. Because as you date multiple people, you're not going to have sex with all of these people. Right? Because you don't want to have those soul ties and all of those different energies connected to your spirit. But you can date multiple people without being intimate with those people or having intercourse with those people. Okay? So the road ahead is to date multiple people. That's what I have for you, Libras. Spirit is saying it's time for you to release this connection and be open to date multiple people. Okay? Because that is what will release these insecurities and rebuild your confidence in relationships. Okay? Let's see what's here for the sign of Virgo. Spirit, what is blocking Virgo in love? What is blocking Virgo in love? You said I need to start my roster. Trent, what you say? You need a roster? That's funny. Messages for Virgo. What's blocking Virgo in love? Virgo. Virgo, some of you are in hermit mode. We got unsocial. Okay? So some of you could be in hermit mode. That's what's blocking you. Unsocial. So some of you, I'm getting antisocial. This is your current energy. Antisocial is your current energy. Okay? And it may be, you may be in this energy because you may be feeling unlovable. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is saying what's blocking you, Virgo, some of you are needing to accept you for who you are. Okay? I'm getting, it's like self-acceptance. Love yourself with all of your flaws. That's what's here. That's what your blockage is. Self-love. It's like love yourself first. And that could be the reason why you are in hermit mode or you're antisocial at this time. Oh, it's saying some of you are giving up on love. That's what's influencing this. This is a I feel like this is a habit. This is a way of thinking. So some of you have a habit of thinking that you're not good enough, or you're not good enough, and it's causing you to be alone, or to feel like you have to stay alone, or you're not good enough, or you're not lovable, or yeah. And it could be because you could have been dating someone who made you feel unlovable. And that's how you got into this energy. But Spirit is saying that is not true. You are lovable. You do deserve to connect with someone who sees you with your flaws and all. Okay? But I feel like if you don't see yourself that way, you're not going to attract that type of person. So the message here for you Virgos or the lesson here for you is to heal the part of you that feels like you're not going to be accepted by another person. You're not going to be loved by another person. Flaws and all. Okay? Because how you see yourself is how others see you. So if you're not showing up for you, you can't expect someone else to show up for you. That's your lesson. Your lesson is, because you have soulmates here. Some of you, I feel like you have the potential to attract a soulmate into your life. Right? So whomever this past person was that made you feel unloved, that made you feel like they didn't accept you, they didn't like you, it could be they didn't like how you look. They made you feel like you weren't good enough overall, which caused you to want to be alone. The lesson here for you Virgos is to know that is not true. Okay, and there is someone out there for you. Okay, so change the way that you see yourself. It's time for you to change the way that you see yourself. And for some of you, I feel like this could be someone, because it says fear of touch. So this could be someone who kind of like made you feel small because of the way you look. And Spirit is saying, moving forward, take small steps, take baby steps so that you feel comfortable with yourself. Because it's something here about how you view yourself. Yeah, how you view yourself. So I'm feeling like in order for love to come in for you, Virgos, you have to change the way that you view yourself in order to attract the person that you desire. Okay? Because that's a huge part of the reason of this hermit move or this anti-social energy. It's all connected. It's how you're viewing yourself. So show up for you. Change how you view or how you see yourself. And I feel like you're going to attract your soulmate. You're going to attract your counterpart. Okay? All right, let's see what's here. We got Pisces up next, Scorpio, Capricorn. Okay. Let's see what's here for Pisces. Spirit, what messages are here for Pisces? What's blocking Pisces in love? What is blocking Pisces? Okay. Pisces, some of you are just closed the hell off. That's what I'm seeing here for you. You could be just closed off. Because those cards where, like, you feel like you keep hitting a roadblock. I just seen 444. 444. Let's see. Pisces. What's blocking Pisces? Yup, I'm getting a closed off energy. Pisces, some of you like being alone. Okay, you could be like an introverted person. And you've become so, what's the word I want to say? You could be so used to being like on your own. Okay? Because you gave up on love. So some of you gave up on love. Because you were starting to feel burnt out in love. that you've become comfortable on your own. You've become comfortable staying on your own. Wow. You said, yes, I am. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, that is what your blockage is. Don't get to the point where you know that you want love. You know you want to be connected with someone in a higher level of commitment. Don't get to the point where you become comfortable with being alone. I'm saying alone, not lonely, alone. Okay? Because I feel like that is, I want to say, like, fear of not feeling safe in relationships, or you're in fear of not meeting your person. Okay? And Spirit is saying that is insecurity. Feeling like you're not going to be able to meet your person and just becoming like introverted is a fear. It's fear. It's operating out of fear. And Spirit is saying you have to have faith in order to attract a new love. But I'm also getting that, yeah, faith. You have to put the work in. Deb, I am not bringing up that dog's name. I'm not even saying her name because she is sleeping right now. And if I say her name, she's going to pop her head up. I don't want her to pop her head up. So I feel like Spirit is saying for you, Pisces, for some of you, I'm getting a closed off energy. And I feel like people, like if you do decide to date, your person can feel this closed off energy. Spirit is saying the lesson here is for you to heal. Because I feel like you're going inward because you're burnt out. You feel like you can't, or you're not meeting your counterpart, which has created a lack of confidence in love and also insecurity. Spirit is saying you're going to have faith, and you're going to have to let love flow. Okay? You're going to have to let it flow. Because I feel like if you believe or you have faith that is coming towards you, or it will work out, it can work out. It can work out. But it's not going to work out if you're operating out of fear. What's going to happen is, what I was feeling in the shuffle, you're going to create blockages. Because that is like, it's like you and your person are not going to be in alignment. If your person is trying to love on you and you are turning your back, hey, Goddess Chanel, or you're turning your back because you have insecurities, or you're scared to open up for love, this is what you're going to get. So Spirit is saying the road ahead, have faith and be open. Give the person a chance. Give love a chance. Give faith. Give the universe a chance to show you that things can work out if you just give it a chance. If you just give it a chance to flow. Okay? Because I feel like I'm getting a Pisces here who's created their own roadblocks out of fear of the unknown. Okay? All right, let's see what's here for Scorpio. We got Scorpio up next. Spirit, what's blocking Scorpios in love? What is blocking Scorpios in love? You're welcome, Trent. Thanks for joining it. Don't forget the live questions and answers today at 6. I feel like I think I already saw your questions. Let's see. Scorpio. What's blocking Scorpios in love? Crystal said $4,800. Yes, Crystal, $4,800 for 2 days just to watch the dog. Just to watch the dog. Cause I asked, I was like, well, what's the $4,800 for, if you don't mind me asking? And she was like, oh, we're just going to monitor the dog and because that was around the time where the dogs, they had like some type of infection or something was going on with the dogs. I was like, no, I'm not paying $4,800 for y'all to watch this dog. So Scorpios, your current energy, Spirit is saying, I'm getting for you. You said exactly. I'm getting for you. Yes. I'm getting for you to set. I'm getting set your. Okay. Current energy. You could feel like someone is demanding too much of your time and efforts. Some of you are feeling like someone is demanding too much of your time and efforts, and they're not giving that same energy to you. Okay? Someone is wanting more from you than they're giving to you. Okay? And I feel like this could be what's blocking. Some of you could be holding back from this. Yeah, it's like you're giving too much in love and you're not getting the same thing in return. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to have to put boundaries or to have some type of balance in love, so you don't feel like you're giving more than what you're giving. You're giving more than what you're getting. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting like, some of you may be feeling like you keep attracting people that want you to chase them. Like they play hard to get. Or they play games, or that's what I'm getting. Like you may be feeling like you're attracting people that take advantage, or they feel like they could take advantage of you. They can pull the wool over your eyes. And I feel like this is a past behavior, because it looks like the blockage here for you is some of you, you've given too much in love in past relationships. And it's gotten you to the point where now you could be playing hard to get. And it's like as soon as you feel like you're giving too much and you're not getting the same thing in return, you walk away. Some of you could be walking away too soon. Okay? Because you're like testing to see if the person is going to come after you. I don't feel like you're giving people a chance. You could be walking away from situations too soon. It's like soon you see those red flags, or you feel like someone is not giving you the energy that you're giving them, you turn your back and walk away. And it's coming across to people like, it's coming across as you being or playing hard to get. But I feel like this energy is here. It's like a defense mechanism. So some of you are being defensive in love. And I feel like it may be unintentionally. It may be unintentional. It may be like, well, let me just walk away, or, pull my energy back or play hard to get before they do it to me. And Spirit is saying, I feel like that may not, that may be what your blockage is. Spirit is saying for you your lesson here is to express yourself. Like to open up more, to communicate how you feel or what you feel, because you may miss a good opportunity with this behavior. If you're walking away too soon, you're walking away without expressing yourself. It's like Spirit is saying, no, express yourself, because that would be giving a person a benefit of the doubt. Okay? And moving forward, it's like, how can you move forward with someone if you keep turning your back before giving someone the benefit of the doubt? Like Spirit is saying, don't hide your feelings. Before you know how this person is going to express their feelings or how they show up for you. I'm getting missed opportunities here for you because you're walking away from people before you give them a chance. It's like you're walking away too soon, or turning your back too soon. I feel like Scorpio, what's blocking you is you're turning your back on people too soon, or you are wanting them to chase after you. But I don't like how that sounds, so I'm gonna go with you're turning your back on people too soon. And you could also be demanding too much from people too soon, and then when they don't show up that way, you turn your back or you give up on a relationship. And Spirit is saying, yes, you do deserve someone who's going to support you fully, but you can't turn your back on them at the same time. You can't turn your back before they are able to show up for you. It's like I'm getting for you moving forward to give the person some time. I feel like you need to give someone time to get to know them, and vice versa is what I'm getting moving forward. Because if you walk away too soon, I'm seeing missed opportunities here. I'm seeing missed opportunities. Yeah. And I got retreat at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you could be walking away or turning your back on love quickly because of something that may have happened in your past, and you feel like you don't want to waste your time. Okay? You don't want to waste your time on a person, and down the line or down the road, it doesn't work out. But Spirit is saying, in order for you to build a solid foundation, you're going to have to give your time and energy to someone. Now, what I will tell you is, if these are people that you're dating, that means that you're not in a relationship with these people and you're not exclusive, you can walk away. But for someone that you are wanting to build with, you have to give them a chance. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Scorpios. Let's see what's here for Capricorns. What's blocking Capricorns in love? Was that right? That's not right. Well, let me see. I believe it was Sagittarius and then Capricorn. It was. Let's see what's here for Sagittarius and then Capricorn. Spirit, what messages are here for Sagittarians? Thank you, Jasmine. I'm like, wait a minute. Something here is not right. What's here? What's blocking Sagittarians in love? Sagittarians. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, Sagittarius, some of you were hurt. Someone here is afraid of being hurt. That's what I see. Yeah, see, I feel like Sagittarius, some of you are afraid of losing yourself in love. Okay? You're afraid of losing yourself. You're afraid of something not working out and you becoming lonely or being lonely. Sagittarius Venus. Trent said, I know my whole damn birth chart, okay? I know my whole birth chart. All right, let's see. So, Sagittarius, yeah, some of you right now, you could be trying to... I feel like some of you are afraid of love. That's what I'm getting. Lone wolf. You're afraid of love. You are afraid of getting hurt in love. So I'm getting like afraid of the unknown, afraid of things not working out, afraid of getting hurt is your blockage. You're afraid of getting hurt. So you could be staying by yourself or you're staying on your own because you are afraid of getting hurt. That's why retreat is here. You're in fear of, this is crazy. All the cards are saying the same thing. Sagittarius, you're afraid of getting hurt, so you hold back in love. And Spirit is saying it is time for you to get out of that energy. Some of you are needing to heal from something or someone who hurt you in your past. I'm not really picking up inner childhood wounds with this. I'm picking up a past lover. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Something that you thought was going to work out in the past and it didn't. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to heal from that past situation. Okay? So that you can try love again. So that you can try love again. Yeah. You're at a fork in the road. You're undecided. You don't know if you want to connect with someone or if you don't. You have to pick. It's time for you to pick a path. Spirit is saying you make mistakes in love. Like no situation is perfect. Right? No situation is perfect. But I feel like Spirit is saying don't let fear win. Choose and decide to try it again, to get back up again, to get back out there, to try it again, because I feel like that's what's blocking love from coming in for you. You're guarded, being guarded. And Spirit is saying at this time, the road ahead, in order for you to attract new love, you have to open up your heart. It's time for you to get out that aloof energy and open up your heart. It's time for you to reconnect, to mingle. Look at these people back here having a good time. And she's standing there looking like, huh? Turn with the arms crossed. The body language is saying closed off to love. It's time to open up. Okay? Because I feel like some of you are wanting love. But this fear is what's stopping love from coming in. Even here, like it's the same energy. Some of you turned your back. You covered your eyes, your heart. Time to get back out there. So, Sagittarians, that's what I have for you. If you want to attract love, you have to, your lesson is to heal first and then get back out there. You got to release whatever that is that happened in the past. Whoever that is that hurt you in the past, you have to release that person's energy so that you can continue to move forward. Because that person still has a hold on you. You know when you are afraid to move forward in love because of fear of getting hurt, that person that hurt you still has a hold on you. So the best way to get back or to move on is to move on, to heal and to move on so that that person doesn't win. Because it's like, when you think about it, that person wins if you don't move on. Because you're still connected to their energy. All right, let's see what's here for Capricorns. Messages for Capricorns. You said I'm checking the whole chart today. Spirit, what's blocking Capricorns? Love life. What is blocking Capricorns in love? What is the blockage for the sign of Capricorn? Oh. Okay, Capricorns. Okay, Capricorn. I don't know why. You said don't do it. I have to laugh. This is hilarious. Capricorns, who are y'all giving mixed signals to? So I feel like Capricorns in your energy, like right now, you could be giving someone mixed signals. You're not letting someone know that you're interested at this time. You said, here we go. Here he go. I definitely I'm getting mixed signals. So you're giving someone mixed signals. But I feel like you could be giving someone mixed signals because you may want something here to move forward. Okay? It's like these mixed signals are coming into place because you may be feeling like something is not moving. So now, I'm hearing specifically game on. Okay. But I feel like this game on energy is creating a blockage. This is what your blockage is. These mixed signals is creating a blockage. All right. And I feel like it's kind of like, I want to say these mixed signals is a way, because I feel like it's something you're doing in your actions, but your actions are communicating to someone. You're not verbally speaking, but your actions are showing how you feel, if that makes sense. Your actions are showing someone, or you're showing people how you feel through your mixed signals. Okay, you could also be flirting with other people at this time, or you're opening up or letting people know that you're available. But I feel like these are all ways of, I want to say, nonverbal expressions of how you feel about this situation or this person. Because it's like you want something or someone to move or to come forward or to take action through these mixed signals. It's like, oh, well, don't this person, you want someone to get the point, and through your actions. And Spirit is saying you're doing too much. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Hi, Leo, babe. How are you? Spirit is saying you're doing too much. And I feel like Spirit is saying just sit back and wait. That's what I'm getting. Sit back and relax is what I'm getting. Because these mixed signals is what's blocking a relationship or a potential partner from coming in. Yeah, Spirit is saying it's time for you to stop giving off these mixed signals. Because what you're doing, those mixed signals, this is the energy that you're putting out to the universe. You're sending out mixed signals, and what you're getting in return is mixed signals. So it's basically saying like your lesson, and in order for you to move forward, because the energy that you put out is the energy that you get back. So if you're sending out or giving out mixed signals, that's what you're getting back in return. It's like you're not putting the energy out of love. So it's like, how can you get love in return if that's not what you're putting out? You said the first red flag, I'm out of there. You're welcome, Goddess Chanel. So Spirit is saying, if you want love or you want more in love, you got to come out of giving off these mixed signals. Because these mixed signals is ego. So you got to come out of that ego and put out the energy of love. Because I feel like what you really want is not the energy that you're putting out. Okay? So Capricorns, that is what I have for you. Make sure you're putting out the energy that you want in return so that it comes back to you. All right, let's see. We got, I'll do Leo next. Leo, babe, you came right in time. Let's see what's here for Leos. What's blocking Leos in love? Spirit, what is blocking Leos in love? What's blocking Leos in love? What is blocking Leos in love? Leos. What am I doing? Timestamps. I don't know why when you said Leo, 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 you know what I thought of? The Brady Bunch. Marsha. Someone's family, Leo, for some of you, your family could be influencing or blocking your love life. We got too busy in a reverse. So, Leos, what I'm getting for you right now, some of you may feel like you're too busy to be focused on love at this time. It's like Spirit is saying, at this time, you may need to release your workload. Because some of you are, I'm getting like, you could be feeling like you need to release some of these activities in order for you to find love or you to connect with someone. Yes, very big. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like some of you are needing to release. It's too much going on, and you want to connect with someone, but how can you connect if you're so busy? Like your time, your workload is too demanding at this time. That's what your blockage is. Your workload, your time. You could be working, going to school, taking care of children, your family. It's overwhelming, and it's creating a blockage in love, right? But you could also be using this, you could also be like, I want to say overindulging in these activities because you're afraid of love. You're afraid of love. Or you're using this because you're afraid of opening up to someone because you're afraid of getting hurt. You don't want to be hurt. So you consume your time with activities to I want to say, as a disguise so that you don't get hurt in love. And Spirit is saying, it's okay to be open in love, but just make sure you have boundaries. It's okay to open up, but just make sure you have boundaries. Make sure that your feelings, you have boundaries in place so that your feelings don't get hurt. And for some of you, I'm also getting, you could be choosing the wrong partner. Some of you are choosing people that look good on the outside, but their inside is, they're ugly on the inside. And Spirit is saying in order for you to move forward, you're going to have to look at internal beauty and someone's personality in order to attract the love that you are desiring. Because I feel like, Leos, you have a big heart. You have a lot to give. And you may choose the wrong person or the wrong people because you're looking outwardly and not internally. So this could be you looking at with someone, you know, their outside appearance. You said, oh my God, yes, the people of choice. Yeah, you're looking at outward appearance. You could be connecting with people for their financial status, for the way they look, for the car they drive, for the house that they live in. Spirit is saying that is not going to, that's not the type of love that you want. You want to go with people or be with someone for their internal beauty and for their personality. No, I'm not saying get someone that's, you know, you're not attracted to, but I'm saying don't let the material things and their external appearance be all that it is. Okay? Don't let that be the end all be all for your relationship to a person. That's what your blockage is. You're connecting with people for external things and not what's going on with inside of them. And that is why I feel like you are getting hurt, or you're not moving forward in love because your intent is not right. Okay, so change your intention and then you'll be able to attract the love that you want and desire or deserve. And it may be, Leos, it may be you may be feeling like you have to look a certain way on the outside or have enough money. Whichever side of the fence you're on, because I'm getting a Leo here, you may be feeling like you have to, well, you do want to look your best, but you don't want to look your best in a vain way. You don't want to come across as being vain, is what I'm trying to say. Your bank account has to be this way, or you have to have the nicest car or the biggest house on the block. Or the nicest house on the block. Okay? You say I feel lacking. Yeah. You don't want to attract a person or want someone that's in your life because of how you look and what you have. You want them to be attracted to you because of your heart and what you have internally. Because that is what's going to last. External things, material things, and the way you look could disappear overnight. But what lies within you is what lasts for eternity. Okay? So whether you're the person who's attracting because you're wanting someone to be attracted to you for what you look like and what you have, versus you being on the other side of that, either way, however you look at it, you want to be connected to someone who sees you from with what you have going on inside of you. Okay? All right. Let's see. We got Aries and Cancer up. Last two. Let's see what's here for Aries. Spirit, what messages are here for Aries? You're welcome, Leo babe. Thanks for joining in. Messages for Aries. What's blocking Aries in love, Spirit? That's why I don't like social media. Because it's like everybody is on, a lot of people on social media, and all I see is vanity. I'm like, oh, wow. That's all you see. And then your soul and it's like a lot of broken people. But they on social media, they appear like they're all pieced together, but internally they're crumbling on the inside. And that's not like a jab, or I'm not being judgmental or anything like that, but I'm just saying that's why I don't like social media. Because I feel like it's like a lot of fraudulent, phony, it's fake. I'm talking about like photos and stories and stuff. And then when you get to the meat of the potatoes, you be like, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't expect that from you. But okay. All right. Let's see. Aries. Messages for Aries. So Aries, right now, Spirit is saying some of you, I'm getting you're too passive. Spirit is saying right now you could be in the energy of, or you could be feeling like you need to take initiative at this time. But I feel like, so some of you could be going after someone, or you want to go after someone. I mean, Aries, you are a fire sign, so you do like to take action. But what I'm getting here is that's a blockage. Because this could be coming across to people like you're getting too attached too soon. Or you're too attached to your partner. Okay? It's like you're being too demanding. And it could be, or you're being too needy. And it's coming across as like you're being controlling. And I feel like that's what's creating a blockage for you. And you could be doing this out of fear that someone is going to cheat outside of your presence. Okay? Or you've been cheated on in the past. So I'm getting clingy. You're dominating to someone's time. You're being too controlling because in the past you were cheated on. And Spirit is saying like that is what's blocking your love life from moving forward. Spirit is saying some of you are needing to heal from that energy from the past. So the lesson here for you is to not come across as being too controlling or trying to dominate someone's time. Because I'm looking at all three of these cards and these people, these images are together. Like, so some of you, you could be wanting to be with your person or know where they're at all the time. Spirit is saying to release that energy because it's coming across to people like you're trying to dominate or control like their time, their efforts. And Spirit is saying that's not trust. It's not healthy to want to be or connected to someone all the time. Okay? Now, if that's how you are, because some people are like that. But in your case, that's what's blocking your love life. Okay? And Spirit is saying, I feel like you're not communicating exactly what you need from a person. Spirit is saying, communicate what you need from a person so that you can build that trust. Okay? Because you may not be communicating what you need with a person. You may not be communicating what you need from your person, and you're just trying to dominate their time because of a lack of trust. But if you communicate, you can build that trust with someone so that you can move forward. And I'm also getting, in order for you to like, I feel like in order for you to like align with someone, I'm getting for you to become unsocial. Like for you to become not antisocial, but like for you to give the person time to go off on their own, to have their time alone. Okay? To not being attached to this person or controlling or dominating this person's time. It's saying for you to become unattached to the person that you're connected to. Okay? In order for things to move forward and flow. You have to become unattached to your person. Because in you becoming unattached, your lesson, Aries, is for you to learn how to trust your person outside of your presence. Okay? Oh, okay. Let's see what's here for Cancer. Spirit, what messages are here for Cancers? What is blocking Cancer in love? Messages for Cancers. Messages for Cancers. Zoe, I don't know why you think you're the only dog. You're not the only dog. Cancers. Messages for Cancers. What's blocking Cancers in love? Oh, you got the same first two. Cancer, some of you could be dealing with an Aries, or you have an Aries in your environment. Cancers. Oh, I don't like these cards. Yeah, I don't like these cards. All right, so Cancers, I feel like right now, some of you could be going towards someone, or you want to stay attached. You're too attached to someone. I'm getting too clingy. Being too clingy is what's blocking your love life. Okay? You may be being clingy or feeling like you have to like hold on, or you're too attached. You get too attached too soon. It could be because you don't like the way you look with body shame here. Some of you are you may like not be accepting your flaws. Like you're not accepting the way that you look, or what's influencing you to be clingy is because you don't like the way that you look on the outside. Okay? So you may be in fear that your person will connect with someone who you feel looks better than you. Okay? Externally. And Spirit is saying the lesson here is for you to, I'm getting for you to give the person a chance, because I feel like if a person is attracted to you, then they're attracted to you. Okay? You have people who are attracted to all different types of bodies. Okay? And I feel like there is someone out there for everyone. And I feel like some of you holding on or clinging on to a person too tight is creating a missed opportunity. And Spirit is saying for you, if you don't like how you look, for you to move forward in love, Spirit is saying you're going to have to not fix the person by holding on so tight to them or clinging on so tight, but fix yourself. Okay? You're going to have to fix the things that you don't like about yourself. If that's what the problem is, if you don't like your body or like the way you look, the only person who can fix that or change that is you. Because I'm getting like, that's what your issue is. That's what your blockage is. Some of you don't like the way you look externally. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to fix that. Okay? So that you can accept who you are, and then the person that you are connecting to will accept who you are as well. That's what I have. Because you may be trying to like change who this person is by like attaching yourself to the hip to this person. But that's too much. It could be giving too much to that person. And Spirit is saying if you want to attract someone who sees you for who you are, you have to see yourself as that person first. And that is what I have for you moving forward, Cancers. I'm going to leave it at that, everyone. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if it resonates. Don't forget, if you are wanting to be considered for a free reading, make sure you press the thumbs up image for this video read. Leave a comment in the comment section below so that I know who you are and how to get in contact with you. Deb, I got Virgo's timestamp is 3732. Don't forget the live questions and answers for members is at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But be safe, everyone. I am sending all of you love, light, peace, and healing energy. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you all next time. Peace.